Zhou Chuan, I'm calling off this wedding. The 50,000 yuan for our wedding house. You spent it on that bankrupt machinery factory on the outskirts.
That is not a junk factory.
What do you mean? Buying a junk factory with wedding money. It is that machinery factory with the wage dispute. It is rusted to scrap.
Zhou Chuan, are you out of your mind? My daughter's marrying you to move into a new house, not to look at some junk factory. Zhou Chuan, I really misjudged you. If you can't come up with a wedding house today, this wedding is off right now.
You feel the same way?
Yes.
Fine.
Don't touch my stuff. People like you deserve to spend your whole life with that pile of scrap.
You smashed the ring, and you smashed whatever we had.
Jianing said it all along. He can't give you a decent life.
Boss Shu, what are you doing here?
Just signed a foreign trade order. 3000. Now that is a real boss. Jianing and I are going into the factory tomorrow to manage the books. Year-end bonus, enough to buy 2 houses.
Boss Shu, you've got real skills.
I heard you bought that scrap machinery factory on the outskirts. I have clients. I have cash and workers. What do you have?
He has a rusty key. Zhou Chuan, we're not the same kind of people anymore.
Tell you what, you bought that junk factory for 50,000. I'll give you 60,000. Transfer to me. Scrap is scrap, but the land's still worth something. At least you'll make 10,000. Don't end up begging for food.
You want that factory?
I want it. I just feel sorry for you.
Then keep your pity.
Zhou Chuan, don't push your luck. 3 months from now, if you want your goods exported, they'll have to pass through my factory gate first. My goods pass through your gate? You're just some poor kid who bought a junk factory? You really think you're somebody now?
Get lost. Don't hold my daughter back from marrying well.
Exporting? What a joke. 3 months from now, he'll be lucky if he is not begging.
They laugh at me for buying scrap, but they don't know. What I bought is the gateway to the city's entire foreign trade.
Chuan, did you really call off the wedding?
I didn't call it off.
Then what about Sis?
Don't call her that anymore.
Chuan, what is this?
Not just scrap paper. It is the gateway to the city's foreign trade.
What is that? A piece of paper? Can't make machines run on their own.
I'll make the machines pay off.
What about money? Workers? Orders?
For others, it takes at least 6 months to get it done. We can take orders tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. Xu Guoliang, your 300K order will soon come begging to me.
Taking orders tomorrow. Zhou Chuan, do you know how long this factory's been shut down?
Almost a year?
Machines are rusted. Wiring is broken. Workers have scattered. You think a piece of paper can bring this dead factory back?
Whether the factory survives doesn't depend on paper, but on whether someone's willing to make it work.
Where's Zhou Chuan? New boss, come out! Our unpaid wages! Need an answer today!
The old factory head ran off. Owes us 3 months of pay. Now there is a new boss. Fine. Where is the money?
Can't pay it all today.
Or empty promises!
No money, yet you bought the factory.
Your husband's still in the hospital.
How do you know?
I read the factory's records. This isn't charity. It is back pay, paid first. The rest will be settled within a month.
Why should we trust you?
Because of the order. What order?
Who is Zhou Chuan?
I am.
Yu Qinghe, from Yuantong, foreign trade. Yes. Small hardware parts. Rush order from foreign clients. The original contractor backed out last minute. Can T deliver samples in 48 hours? The 300K order is void.
Why come to us for such a big 300K order?
Because plenty of factories in town have machines, but only one can handle export paperwork. And that is you. Is the customs license still valid?
Yes.
No.
Then I came to the wrong place.
Give me 8 hours.
In 8 hours, you can't even align the spindle.
That is why I need you.
Why should I help you?
You're not helping me. You're helping this factory. And the workers waiting for their pay.
Master Ma, want to give it a shot? Orders mean money.
What if you can? Teat finish in 8 hours.
Sell the factory, pay the wages first.
Chuan? All right. Lao Liu, flip the main switch. Da Cheng, get the lubricant. Kiffin, wipe down the workbench.
It is running.
Second check passed. Third check is off by 0.5 millimeter.
0.5 millimeter's not much, right?
On export orders, 0.5 millimeter means a return.
Mold's worn out. Is there a backup mold?
Yes, in the old warehouse. Who took the mold?
Find this?
许国良. These are the factory's molds.
Wrong. The old boss owes me money. These molds were already given to me as collateral.
Miss E, don't waste your time. My factory has workers, equipment, and molds too. This order's safer with me. Without the molds, your export license is worthless.
Zhou Yanchuan, I told you.
You can't play this game.
You sure these molds are yours?
Of course.
Then don't regret it.
What do you mean?
Go to the archive cabinet, 3rd shelf. Get the mold registry and the collateral list.
Zhou Yanchuan, stop posturing. The old boss signed it himself. These molds were already given to me. Impossible! The old boss owes me 8,000 bucks. Not enough for the molds. Pay with your life for Miss Yi. Business is about stability. He can't even make a sample. Give me the order.
We can start tonight.
Chuanji found it.
Read it?
What is mortgaged to Xu Guoyang is scrap universal molds. Numbers 918 to 929.
Car. 732. 733.
What you brought are export-specific molds. Not mortgaged, not scrapped.
Molds all look the same. Who knows if your books are fake?
I carved those numbers myself. Say the books are fake. Then I'm fake too.
Boss Xu, you're grabbing orders with someone else's molds. That is not a misunderstanding.
Miss, yeah.
Guys, move it! Door.
Okay.
You've got guts.
Not as good as Boss Xu. Stealing right at the factory gate.
Got the molds. What about the sample?
2 hours.
Switch molds? Adjust machine?
See it.
Passed.
Yeah, it worked. It really worked.
What about the order?
300K is just a trial order. Deliver in 10 days. On-time delivery. Follow-up long-term order, at least 3 million. One more thing. This order only recognizes your factory's customs number. Boss you. Even if your factory can produce, you can't ship this batch.
Hear that? You can make it, but can't ship it.
I'll take this order.
I'll inspect the goods in 10 days.
Huh. A passing sample doesn't mean you'll deliver. What about raw materials? Workers? Money? I know every steel supplier in town. Let's see how you deliver without steel.
Then let's try.
He wants to cut off our materials.
Back wages settled within a month, not empty promises. Now the promise is here.
Whether we get to eat depends on us.
If you can really pull this off, this old bones of mine will go all in with you.
Make 3 copies. 1 posted at the factory gate. 1 for the workers to see. 1 sent to Xu Guoyang's factory gate.
Right in his face.
Let him see it clearly.
The first export order leaves from my factory. Notify all steel suppliers. Anyone who sells to Zhou Yanchuan is going against me. Xu Guoliang. I want his 3 million long-term order rotting in his account.
What? The old suburban machinery factory's export code is still valid. Pull the files immediately.
If it checks out, he might be the only ready candidate in the bonded zone.
Weren't we supposed to deliver 2 tons of steel yesterday? Why is there suddenly no stock? Xu Guoyang has already tipped off every steel supplier in town.
Without steel, delivering in 10 days is empty talk.
Who says we have no material?
The old material warehouse has been empty for a while.
You saw it yourself.
Break the lock.
Material supply co-op.
There really is some.
It is the good stuff used for export parts back then. Not enough quantity. At most lasts 3 days.
The original process wastes too much. 1 bar only yields 18 pieces.
Change the order, adjust the angle.
1 bar yields 23 pieces.
Can it work? Crazy.
But worth a try.
No stock, right? Why are you here?
Boss Joe, let me give you some advice. Drop this order. Xu Guoliang has Qin Wanshan behind him, the Steel Association president. Boss Xu is offering you 100,000. The factory and export code. Transfer them to him.
Buy for 50,000, sell for 100,000. You guys sure know how to do math.
Tell Xu Guoliang he can't afford it.
Boss Joe, don't burn your bridges.
You're the one burning bridges.
You've got a batch of scrap steel sitting in your warehouse. Mixed bucks, big mills won't bother. Small shops can't handle it. Can't sell it for half a year. Storage fees are bleeding you dry.
How do you know?
I can eat 70% of market price.
No way.
Then keep sitting on it. Wait for Xu Guoliang to feed you.
That batch of material, you can really use it.
Can use it, and it cuts costs by 30% versus new material. The truck can't go through the front gate.
Wantong Foreign Trade pays a deposit first. Material must be on site tonight.
Load up at the back gate after midnight.
If Xu Guoliang finds out, he cut off the new material, but it saves us 30%. He'd be furious.
Material's covered, but capacity isn't enough. Need at least 1 more machine tool.
Weren't those scrapped long ago?
He can fix it. Missing the main bearing. Hard to find domestically.
Don't buy it. Salvage it.
From where?
Scrapyards across the city. Find all old machine tools before dawn.
Xu Guoliang cuts your material. You save costs from scrap. He blocks your equipment. You strip a production line from dead machines.
He wants me dead. But I'll light this factory up right in his face.
Chuan, the investment office, notified. Director Liu is doing a surprise visit tomorrow morning. Says he wants to see actual capacity.
If Line 2 isn't running by then, the bonded zone candidacy is in jeopardy.
Light up Line 2 before dawn.
Missing the main bearing. The control box is fried too. Without spare parts, not even a miracle can light it up.
I can.
But Xu Guoliang put the word out. Anyone who hauls for us gets their truck smashed.
Not hauling steel. Hauling scrap machines.
See.
Boss Xu said, anyone who delivers to Zhou Yanchuan loses their truck.
Don't make the first move.
What? Scared. Smash it.
Stop. This is equipment for Yuantong Foreign Trade's order. If you smash it, I'll report. Sabotage of a foreign trade order.
Call the cops. Who is leading this?
Misunderstanding. All a misunderstanding.
Go tell Xu Guoliang. Next time, I'll make him come pick up his men himself.
Bearings installed. Control box rewired.
Must be running before dawn.
Chuan and Xu Guoliang are here with Director Liu. Wasn't he? The inspection at 8.
Director Liu, I heard Boss Joe restored production overnight, so I brought you here early, so nobody can fake it to pass the review.
Zhou Yanchuan, this is the future you bought with 50,000.
What are you doing here?
Just checking out a guy who bought a broken factory. How he turned scrap into gold.
Jianing, don't say that. Boss Joe is a big deal now. Heard he is lighting up the second line in one night. Too bad, it is not lit.
Boss Joe, you available?
He's doing this on purpose.
This is your so-called second line. Why isn't it running?
Keep going.
Signal still down.
Director Liu,
You say. This is their ready-to-go capacity. Can't even power up a machine.
Yanchuan, give up. You can't beat Brother Shu, or reality.
Boss Joe, the bonded zone needs factories that can take orders now.
Not empty shells.
Move. Modified.
The old factory owner's nephew rewired it wrong. Machines keep tripping.
Zhou Yanchuan, you think pulling a wire makes you an expert?
Power on.
Director Liu, if this factory gets into the bonded zone, that'd be a joke.
Press it again.
It is! Our second line is on!
Machines running doesn't mean capacity.
These are patched up junk machines. Who knows if what they make even passes inspection? Test piece.
Passed. Passed.
Wentong Trading is willing to list this as a long-term processing partner, provided the bonded zone paperwork goes through.
Existing facility, export codes, foreign orders. 2 production lines. Boss Joe, you're faster than I thought.
We're not the fastest. We just can't afford to be slow.
Review documents will be at the investment office this afternoon.
Don't be late. Chuanji became Director Liu. One more thing. Shu's people blocked our transport trucks last night. If this counts as fair competition, I can call the police.
Misunderstanding. My men don't know better.
Then keep them in line. Next time, I won't just take photos.
Shushi, did you arrange this?
Jianing, you don't understand business.
Get the second line running. Deliver in 10 days.
It is a hope. Just a hope.
From now on, 3 shifts, no rest. Xu Guoliang won't stop. Qin Wanshan hasn't made his move yet.
Qin Wanshan.
Mr. Shu said, "You're just a clueless, poor kid." Now it seems he misjudged you.
President Qin, something's up. 80 cubic meters.
Factory and equipment. And your export license. I want it all. Young man, know when to quit.
President Qin, you're too late. This door already has a price. 800,000 isn't enough to get in.
Young man, too big an appetite. Easy to choke.
Small appetites don't get a share of this era.
Transport refused. Warehouse is not rented. Packaging not done. Steel balance. Doing cash now.
Chuanji blocked everything.
Qin Wanshan made his move. He is not cutting one link.
He is sealing off the whole chain.
Boss Joe, something's wrong. People are causing trouble at the door, saying our factory pollutes.
Everyone look! This dump just started, and it is dumping toxic water into the ditch. Wanting to get into the bonded zone? Dream on!
They want to pin pollution on us before the review.
I'll take care of him.
Don't get physical.
Boss Joe, explain this. Where did this barrel of wastewater come from?
Yours?
Evidence?
Footage.
They really made it. This is a frame up! Fake!
Call the cops! Don't call the cops!
Boss, you sent me here! You're lying! The money's still in my pocket!
Wait a minute.
Last time Boss Shu stole the mold, I let it slide for your sake. This time, you brought it on yourself.
Zhou Yanchuan, don't get cocky. Even if you clear the contamination, President Qin has cut off your supply chain. No packaging, no shipping. You still can't deliver.
Who says he has no packaging?
Old Tang?
Boss Joe, heard you're short on packaging. I've got a batch of retired export wooden crate boards. Refurbish them, and they'll work.
Boss Tang, aren't you afraid of Qin Wanshan?
Afraid, but more afraid of those old crates rotting in my warehouse. Old Li says you can turn scrap steel into cash. I want to see if you can turn my old crates into cash, too. 60% of new crate price. Deal. If you meet export standards.
Qin Wanshan squeezes too hard on price. Boss Joe, if you pay per contract, my trucks will run.
I've got 2 empty warehouses. Sitting idle is just a loss.
Chuan, they're all here.
Come in and talk. Only one rule. Do things by the contract. Nobody plays dirty.
Yeah, fine.
Qin Wanshan tried to shut you down, but instead he pushed the small bosses he was crushing right to your door.
Not pushed.
They just needed a new path all along.
Boss Joe. Looks like things are livelier here than I thought.
Documents are ready.
Supply chain cooperation list. Just updated? They all want to follow him.
Yes. Yes.
As long as Boss Joe pays per contract.
Old Wong's trucking team.
Good. This list of yours is exactly what the review was missing. I'll report it honestly at this afternoon's meeting.
What do we do now? President Qin.
The frame-up failed. Make it real. Send the pollution report to the investment office before the review. I want his export door shut. Before it even opens.
Mr. Joe, have a seat.
Director Liu, I recommend disqualifying the old machinery factory as a candidate. President Qin, your reason? Pollution. The Southern Environmental Testing Station just issued the report this morning. Heavy metals exceed limits in the drainage ditch outside the old machinery factory.
Director Liu, if a factory like this enters the bonded zone, who takes responsibility when foreign investors come after us?
Mr. Joe, this morning, you said the wastewater was a setup. But the test report can't be a setup too, can it?
This report has issues. Ha! More issues. The mold had issues. The wastewater had issues. Now the report has issues too. The report only covers the external drainage ditch. No specific sampling points. No sample photos. No on-site witness signatures.
Mr. Joe, the review looks at risk. As long as there is a pollution concern, you're not suitable.
Since President Kuhn mentions risk,
Then, let's find the actual source of pollution.
Engineer Fang.
Director Liu, Mr. Joe contacted me this morning. He said someone might use an old pollution site to make trouble. I took new samples with my team.
New samples?
The actual discharge point at the old machinery factory passes.
Didn't Brother Shu say they definitely had pollution?
Stay out of this.
What about the exceedance point?
It comes from the old electroplating workshop site next door. That land is registered under Keen's building materials.
President Qin, what is going on here? Qin holds many land parcels. Oversight by subordinates happens.
President Qin, about the risk you mentioned earlier. Since the pollution source is under Qin's name,
Who really has the pollution concern?
Qin's building materials, pending the investigation of the contaminated site, is suspended from participating in the bonded zone's lead application. The old machinery factory's actual discharge point is confirmed to pass. The pollution report won't be used as grounds for rejection.
Nice.
Director Liu, even if the pollution and wastewater aren't theirs, they still don't qualify as the core candidate. A shoddily rebuilt factory, short on funding management.
Watch it down. It is just an old export code issue. I'm afraid it is not enough to support the whole supply chain.
The bonded zone is no joke. Can't rely on just one old export license. Letting a broke nobody lead a bunch of small workshops in a foreign trade processing chain. Too risky.
Is that license really worth that much?
Of course it is. The only factory in town that can process exports right away is his.
President Qin says I'm leading small workshops. Right, these small packaging plants, small warehouses, small trucking teams have been squeezed on price for years. They can't land big orders or get into big projects, but they have trucks, warehouses, and skills. My factory has the export license, orders, and a ready production line. Put them together, and it is a foreign trade processing chain that can run immediately.
I'm in. As long as Boss Joe pays for the contract. My trucks will run. A bunch of stragglers calling themselves a supply chain.
At least this chain is alive, not built by squeezing prices.
After initial review, the old machinery factory on the outskirts keeps its candidate status as a core processing base. But within 3 days, it must pass acceptance inspection before the first batch of order ships.
Congrats, Boss Joe. But candidate is just candidate. If you don't pass inspection in 3 days, everything you won today gets taken back.
Don't worry, President Kuhn. I can handle it. And I won't be giving it back.
President Qin, what do we do now?
He wants inspection in 3 days, right? Then make sure he can't deliver a single qualified box in 3 days. Go to his people. The easiest thing to break in a factory isn't the machines. It is the people.
3 days is tight.
Chuan, we'll head back and get to work.
Yeah.
Back to the factory. Candidate isn't the result. Passing inspection is.
Chuan, something's wrong. Old Liu wants to leave. Liu Jianggu. The QC guy, Liu Jianggu.
Boss Joe gets news fast. Master Liu resigned on his own.
I offered triple pay and advance 2,000 on the spot. You're poaching people again.
People go where the money is. Boss Joe has orders, but he has no money. No money means no one stays.
Old Liu, you really want to leave at a time like this?
Master Ma, my son's getting married. The bride's family wants 1,000 as bride price. I can't take that risk.
I'm putting this out there today. Anyone who comes to my factory gets double pay. Skilled workers get 1 month's advance on the spot.
Who dares to leave?
Anyone who wants to go, go now.
A $3 million long-term contract is right here.
But a contract can't feed you. So starting today, the rules change.
After inspection passes, 10% of net profit from each order goes to worker bonuses.
10%?
This isn't charity. It is what you deserve.
Ha! Anyone can promise pie in the sky.
Yuantong Trading's first advance of 5,000 has already arrived. After inspection passes, another 20,000 advance comes.
Today we settle back pay first.
Those in urgent need get paid first.
Want to leave? I won't stop you. Stay 3 days. I'll pass the inspection. If it passes, back pay is settled. Bonuses are separate. If it fails, I'll sell the factory to pay you first.
I'm staying. I've guarded this factory for 30 years. The machines just started running. I'm not leaving.
Master Liu, think it through. What about your son's bride price?
Boss Joe,
How much short?
Advance.
You stay. Not because you owe me a favor. Because you're worth it.
On inspection day,
If the quality check station makes one mistake,
Liu Jianggu, will leave on my own.
Technical quality control. Boss Joe, he didn't just ask me to quit.
Technical quality control.
He also told me to tamper with the inspection records.
Liu Jianggu, you're lying.
technical quality control. 1,000 to make me leave. Another 1,000 to mark good parts as defective.
You're ruthless! Fabricated!
Stole molds, dumped wastewater, bribed quality control. Boss Shu, you really aren't afraid of a criminal record.
Boss Joe, you sure know how to handle people.
President Qin taught well.
Don't get too happy yet. The inspection in 3 days. It is about the goods, not people's hearts.
Hearts are settled. That is not enough.
Since they want to strike at quality control, the real knife is at the QC table.
From now on, all samples get double-checked. QC records, 3 copies each time. Every batch, keep sealed samples.
Tech and QC.
3 days later. They want us to cry. Then let them see what passing really means.
Damn. Where is the seal?
I put it on with Master Ma. Redline seal.
What about Huang San?
Mizzi's people are guarding the station. He can't run. If something goes down today,
Check the seal first.
Start inspection.
Box 1 passes. Box 3 passes.
3 days of work.
Wait. Size out of tolerance.
Tech QC.
Boss Joe, didn't you say double-check 3 copies? How is it still failing? Box 8, out of tolerance. Box 9, out of tolerance. Bosso, explain?
The seal.
It was swapped. We used red line seals. This is a red paper seal.
Can't even handle a seal. And you blame others.
Who watched the warehouse last night?
First half me. Second half Xiao Chen.
Where's Xiao Chen?
Boss Joe, your people always vanish at key moments.
Chuanji, I was wrong. Who told you to open the warehouse? Huang Sen gave me $500. Said just open the door. Nothing else for me to handle.
Huang Sen ran off long ago. You're scapegoating him again?
Who said he ran?
He was stopped at the station last night. There were still unburned seals in his bag.
He said,
boss. Shu told him to do it. He told me to swap out crates 7, 8, and 9 with rejected parts. Bullshit!
Play the tape.
96、56、10。
Deliberately swapping out acceptance samples, sabotaging a foreign order, interfering with the bonded zone review. The investment office will hand this over to the relevant departments.
Director, Liu, these 3 crates are void. Have the inspection team sample the backup crates.
Crate, 10 passes. Crate, 12 passes. Pass, pass.
Pass. Quality is stable. Ready for delivery.
Do it! We did it!
The old machinery plant's first order. Passed pre-delivery inspection.
Candidate status for the bonded zone's core processing base is retained.
stealing molds, dumping wastewater, bribing QC to swap out acceptance samples. Boss Shu, what else you got?
Zhou Yanchuan, don't think you've won.
Boss Joe, slick moves. Not moves. It is the rules. Chairman Qin's people never play by them.
Chairman Qin, until the investigation is over, Qin's building materials and its affiliates are suspended from this batch of bonded zone project reviews.
Chairman Qin, that is a lead project worth tens of millions.
Fine.
Then we'll do it by the rules. Boss Joe. Next round, I'll play with you personally.
Register them one by one. Those who didn't answer before go to the back.
After the first batch is delivered, Wintong will add advance payments. But to prop up the bonded industrial park, money's still not enough.
How short?
At least $500K for warehouse upgrades, $500K for fire safety, customs window, QC equipment, packaging area. Right now we can only take orders.
Equipment can be fixed, but money can't be fixed.
Chairman Qin, you're not welcome here. I'm here to talk business. Joint development of bonded industrial rights. Aren't you suspended from reviews? Qin's building materials is suspended. But Wanshan investment under my name isn't. I'll invest $500K to help you finish the park upgrades. I only want 40% of the profits. You keep management control. Zhou Yanchuan, President Qin, is investing in you as a favor.
6 orders.
What a coincidence. We just calculated. We were short $500K, and here he comes. Here, within 3 days of signing the contract, Zhou Yanchuan must pay into the joint account and deposit 1 million yuan as a credit guarantee.
1 million? He invests $500K and makes us pay 1 million.
It is just a deposit. Proves Mr. Zhou can handle risk.
If not paid within 3 days, park operating rights, export quotas, usage rights, tenant management rights, all forfeited penalties will be transferred to the investor for free.
This isn't investing. This is robbery.
If you can't handle big business, don't sit in the seat. I give you money. I give you materials. I give you a construction crew. If you can't come up with the deposit, it just means you don't deserve to run this project.
1 million, Mr. Zhou. Where am I supposed to get that much money?
Mr. Zhou, I'm not forcing you. The contract is valid today. If you don't sign, I walk away. But without $500K, the bonded industrial park renovation won't get approved. Chuan, everything they lined up today is a joke.
President Qin, I'll sign. But remember, you begged me to sign.
Mr. Zhou, you've got guts.
No way.
Pleasure doing business.
Don't regret it in 3 days.
Raising 1 million in 3 days. You couldn't even rob a bank in time.
You knew it was a trap. Why did you still sign?
Janning, let's go.
Because whoever digs a trap isn't always the one who buries you.
Chuan, what are you really thinking? 1 million. This isn't tea, being brave. This is sticking your neck in a noose.
If you dared to sign, there is a reason.
Look here.
If the investor maliciously blocks supply or disrupts production, upon verified evidence, the investor's prior contributions and project rights all go to Party A.
They didn't see this clause.
Not that they didn't see it.
This one was originally them copying you. Material tampering, switching, and fake acceptance.
Those pieces of evidence from before aren't enough. I want him to sign the contract first, then make his own move again.
You want to flip his 500K on him.
2 years work realistic training, all in final. This contract isn't trapping me.
It is trapping him.
Boss Show, we've got trouble. Shin's people blocked the main road into the plant, saying that road belongs to them. Construction Materials Association temporary work. No trucks from any Rudru companies are allowed in. He made his move right after signing.
Roll the footage.
I want him!
President Chin, thanks for the evidence.
Who told you to block the road? Construction Materials Association temporary work.
Can trucks from the old grab factory companies get in?
Ha! Nobody gets in today.
Chuan, this is clearly malicious, blocking disrupting production.
It proves it happened after signing, and the timing checks out.
He is really about to hand over that 500K.
One more step to go.
My vehicles can't get in, and the goods can't get out. One more day of delay, and the client cancels.
Don't move.
Notify Director Liu and the transport office and lawyer Jiang. Once the road's torn up, the evidence chain has to be complete.
What are you filming? Construction in progress here. Who told you to film?
Where's the construction permit?
The permit is at the company?
Which company?
Wanshan Investment.
Well set.
Boss Joe, misunderstanding.
This road's been neglected for years. I had people do temporary maintenance, also for everyone's safety.
President Qin, do you know what this road is classified as now?
Just a rundown road outside the plant.
Wrong. This morning, it was already registered as a temporary freight channel for the bonded zone.
You're not blocking a rundown road. You're blocking an international order channel.
As the investor, what is wrong with me maintaining the project road?
The problem is, you have no construction permit.
Who approved this work? Even temporary maintenance needs to be filed. This road is registered as a temporary bonded zone channel. Blocking it without authorization is a legal disruption.
Director Liu, isn't this overkill? President Chin, you've just been suspended from project review, and now you're blocking the candidate factory site access.
This is no small matter.
Mr. Chin, per Article 23 of the Joint Construction Contract, if an investor maliciously blocks and disrupts production upon verified evidence, upon evidence confirmation, the investor's early-stage investment and project rights shall revert to Party A.
What early-stage investment?
Haha, Wanshan Investment has already transferred the first startup payment to the public account.
50,000 euro.
President Chin, I've accepted the first payment you sent.
50,000 is exactly what we paid for the site.
Tear down the barriers and restore access.
Also, Wanshan Investment now has one breach on record. If similar conduct occurs again,
it will serve as basis for future rights settlement. President Chin, you built this road pretty well.
At least you paved the way for evidence.
Zhou Yanchuan, you think taking 50,000 means you've won. The deposit is 1 million. In 3 days, you're still far off.
Road's open. Money will come.
I'll wait and see.
President Chin, the video of you blocking the road is out. All the small suppliers you squeezed on price. No, the road to the shipyard is open. Now they're all heading to the old machinery plant.
He blocked the road to scare everyone. Now that the road's cleared, everyone knows this road actually works.
Boss Joe, I have 3 trucks. I have idle warehouse space. Sign me up. Those wanting into the bonded supply chain, line up.
Billed quarterly. No deposit required. Charges for warehousing, customs clearance, inspection, and orders.
Service fees at published rates. Contract signed. First to pay, first in.
I'm willing to prepay the onboarding service fee. Chuan, first batch onboarding fees received, 230,000.
Plus the prepayment after Yuantong's inspection. Within 2 days, we can hit 300,000.
There is hope for that 1 million deposit.
Not enough. Qin Wanshan won't just watch us scrape it together.
What? Yuantong's additional prepayment was temporarily frozen by the bank.
Yes.
The bank says someone reported Yuantong and the old machinery plant for a fake foreign trade contract.
Qin Wanshan.
Blocking the road failed. Now, he is blocking the money.
Prepayment frozen? Yuantong's money is all in the bank, and it can still be frozen.
Someone filed a complaint. Yuantong and the old machinery plant fabricated a foreign trade contract. The bank needs to verify the funds are real.
Qin Wanshan is trying to cut off our last lifeline. So what do we do? Talk to the bank.
Not talk. Show the bank the business.
President He.
Manager Yi.
The bank has its procedures. A fake contract complaint is no small matter.
President.
He, look at the goods first.
Look at the goods.
Paper can be faked. Machines, trucks, and workers won't all put on an act.
Foreign buyer acceptance opinion. Wonton purchase confirmation. Pre-delivery inspection records for the first batch.
President, the document chain is complete.
Documents can be made up.
Then look at the trucks. This shipment leaves for the port warehouse tomorrow morning. Within the prepayment, if you keep freezing it, customs, storage, and insurance all stop. Yantong loses money. The foreign buyer cancels the order. And the bank loses a new client.
You sure know how to do the bank's math.
A bank is a place for math.
President, he don't let them fool you. This factory just reopened a few days ago, and they claim they can export. Wage disputes, scrapped old equipment, pollution complaints, and a contract for borrowing $1 million in deposit within 3 days. He is rushing to unfreeze the prepayment, not for the order, but to use the client's money to fill his own hole.
You want to use the foreign trade prepayment for the deposit. President, he is right. Foreign trade prepayment can only be used for this order. So once unfrozen, the money won't go to my account. It goes directly to customs, storage, insurance, and transport accounts.
Yuantong agrees. The bank can monitor everything.
Then what about your $1 million deposit?
Yeah. What are you paying it with?
This is prepaid service fees from tenant companies, $230,000. These are signed tenancy agreements.
President, this isn't one-time income. It is ongoing cash flow.
I'm not using client prepayments to fill holes. I'm using park service fee cash flow for short-term turnover.
You want the bank to lend you money?
I want the bank to invest in a chain that is already making money.
This isn't a failed factory.
It is a small export park already up and running.
Director He, you can't take that risk. What about President Qin?
Boss Shu.
Banks do risk control, not run errands as messengers.
First, the export contracts are real. Second, the goods are real. Third, fund usage can be monitored. Fourth, park service fees provide short-term cash flow. Wantong's advance payment is released from the escrow account.
Once released, it is earmarked for specific use.
As for the $1 million deposit, the bank can offer a short-term revolving credit line.
Director He, but the line isn't enough.
1 million banks aren't T-charities. Higher limits require collateral.
Count me in for collateral. My packaging plant covers 100K.
My steel warehouse covers 100K.
My 3 trucks cover 100K. Ha! My empty warehouse contract can be collateral, too.
Count me in.
Me too, me too.
Boss Joe pays my contract. I trust him.
Qin Wanshan has been squeezing us for all these years. Boss Joe, this is the first time we're earning by contract. If this chain breaks, we'll go back to being squeezed on prices.
So we back him to back ourselves. All right.
Once joint collateral is set up, the bank adds a short-term revolving line, totaling $1 million.
1 million!
Boss Joe, bring all documents tomorrow morning. The line will be dispersed, but I'm warning you, money can fix emergencies, not chaos.
I understand. This money goes into the joint escrow account, only as the deposit.
Boss Shu, didn't you say we couldn't come up with the money? Come watch the transfer tomorrow.
President Qin, the bank didn't block it. What do we do now?
Money can get into the joint account, and it can cause trouble coming out of it. Look into that account. I'll make sure his money goes in, but can't be used.
Documents are ready. Temporary revolving line of 1 million. Can disperse now.
1 million actually approved.
The bank approved cash flow, not favors.
$1 million yuan is in the joint account.
It is in, Brother Chuan.
The money's in. Print the deposit receipt.
Mr. Zhou, Wanshan Investment filed an objection. What objection?
They say, even though the money entered the joint account, both parties haven't confirmed it yet, so it doesn't count as valid earnest money.
The money's in, how is that not valid?
The contract does have a mutual confirmation clause.
That clause was meant to prevent funds in the account from being misused.
Where is Qin Wanshan?
Congrats, Boss Joe. The money's in the account.
Stamp and confirm.
No rush. The 3, Day deadline is almost up. You say no rush.
Earnest money isn't just about wiring in some cash.
Zhou Yanchuan, why are you in a hurry? This money doesn't have issues, does it? President, he already verified the fund source.
Bank review is the bank's business. I'm the investor. I also have the right to review. Before 5 p.m. today, submit all collateral asset certificates and tenant company financials, foreign investor documents.
Why don't you ask for our ancestral grave certificates too?
He doesn't want documents. He wants time.
Boss Sal, I'm reviewing risk right now. Not interfering with operations.
Refusing to confirm the earnest money already received. Adding extra non-contract documents last minute. Dragging it out until the deadline. This isn't review. It is malicious obstruction of contract performance.
I was notified before coming to the bank.
Director Liu.
The bonded zone candidate project involves joint investment review. Maliciously using contract disputes to block a candidate company from performing. The investment office has the right to intervene.
Mr. Chin, from the moment you requested extra documents, everything has been recorded. The bank can confirm the fund source is compliant. The purpose is clear. It is in the contract designated joint account. If you keep refusing to confirm, we'll apply for a ruling that Wanshan Investment is maliciously obstructing contract performance.
Even if you're right, it is too late. Door. Arbitration won't get a result today. Sepson, the 3-day deadline is today at 5 p.m.
This is the supplementary filing from the investment office this morning. Bonded zone candidate projects. Deposit is confirmed by bank receipt time. Neither party may unreasonably refuse confirmation. Otherwise, it is considered obstructing project progress.
In other words, once the money's in, it counts.
Bank proof of receipt counts.
President Chin. 3-day deadline.
I didn't breach.
That is impossible.
Wanshan Investment unreasonably refused to confirm funds, constituting a second malicious obstruction of project operations. Record of breach for blocking the road. We will apply to activate. Contract Article 23.
President Chin. Money's in. It still counts. You've stabbed me in the back again. This round.
Zhou Yanchuan, you think you can swallow me like this?
I'm not in a hurry.
The third strike still needs to come from you.
President Chin. The bank's risk control just sent an alert. Some accounts under Wanshan Investment, due to involvement in malicious interference with foreign-related projects, have been placed under heightened scrutiny.
Good. Very good. Zhou Yanchuan, next time, I won't give you another chance to talk from a position of power.
President Chin, don't just talk tough. The contract still needs a third breach. I'll wait.
Zhou Yanchuan is waiting for me to make the third move. President Qin, so what do we do now? Don't make a move? He wants me to slip up. Then I'll follow the contract. The contract states, Wanshan Investment handles material supply and construction crew entry.
You mean?
I take over the site.
Brilliant. Send.
Not causing trouble. It is fulfilling the contract.
Who are you? Wanshan Investment construction crew entering per contract to renovate the park. Who let you in? The contract let us in. Construction crew entering. Whoever touches the machines! Per the renovation plan, the old production line must be shut down and dismantled. Otherwise, it won't meet bonded zone standards. Tear it down!
Everyone, stop!
Chuan, they're tearing down the production line.
Are Director Liu and Director Zhang here?
They're here. In the second floor office, reviewing the construction plan.
What about the construction plan?
Was it filed with the investment office?
We're the investors. Construction isn't your concern.
President Chin ordered it. We must start on site today.
No filing. No safety assessment. No order avoidance plan. You're not getting in.
Boss Joe, refusing construction, is obstructing the project. Force entry!
It is all being recorded.
Goxing line is restricted. We're fulfilling the contract. Think I'm scared of your recording? They're hitting people! They're hitting people!
Don't touch them!
They've made it to the door!
You sure you want to go in?
Boss Joe, step aside now and it is still not too late.
Open the door.
Chuan?
Open it.
Should have done this from the start. Shut down the machines and remove the control cabinets. That batch of goods is still in production! Upgrade takes priority. Orders stop. Make Boss Joe pay for it.
All personnel, note that evidence of illegal construction has been recorded. First, construction without filing. Second, forced entry. Third, assaulting workers. Fourth, attempting to disrupt foreign order production.
Who is on the loudspeaker?
Who authorized you to enter the factory? We're fulfilling the contract.
The contract says cooperate with the upgrade, not tear down the production line without filing.
Or removing electrical equipment during order production is major production interference.
President Qin, perfect timing.
Boss Joe.
I sent the crew in for the upgrade to fulfill the contract. Setting this trap isn't classy. Classy? Your crew took over my production line and wants to stop my foreign orders. President Qin, that is called fulfilling the contract.
My people overstepped. I can handle it.
Roadblocked once. Refused to confirm the deposit once. Forced entry disrupting production once. Wanshan Investment has done this 3 times, maliciously obstructing project operations. We formally request activation of Article 23 of the contract. Confiscate Wanshan Investment's initial capital, revoke its project rights, and hold it liable for all losses on foreign orders.
That third cut was really made by your own hand.
The investment office will log this forced entry incident until the investigation concludes. Wanshan Investment and its affiliates are suspended from all supporting projects in the bonded zone.
President Qin, I did as you instructed.
Sent Zhao Dasheng to the hospital for examination.
I'm fine.
You're not. This is evidence too.
I'm dizzy now.
Mr. Zhou, you really think one contract can swallow what is mine?
Not one contract. Rules.
Rules only work for those who can hold the line. Zhou Yanchuan, you can hold this door, but maybe not this city.
Pro Chuan, is Qin Wanshan done?
Not yet.
Investment office, notice, final hearing for the tax zone tomorrow morning at City Hall.
After the hearing, the first batch of core processing bases will be decided.
That old fox has some nerve.
Today's hearing will decide the first batch of core processing bases in the bonded zone. Candidate companies, please present an order.
Our company has ample funding. Natur zone scale. We have established partnerships, ready to take on zone support projects. Everyone, Qinxi Building Materials and Wanshan Investment did have some management issues earlier, but the bonded zone is a major project. We can't just focus on temporary disputes. I'm willing to withdraw from leading the first batch application, but I suggest the city reorganize unified construction. Let all companies enter fairly. Avoid monopoly by one export code.
He is flipping the table.
Just wants to make sure Zhou Yanchuan gets nothing either.
Mr. Zhou is very capable, but the old machinery plant is small with weak funding, lacking management experience. Giving him the core processing machines is too risky. The bonded zone needs stability, not individual heroes.
Mr. Zhou, you may present. This is the old machinery plant's export processing filing. Many say it is outdated. Lingang Chuja East Technology, Co. Ltd. This is the first order for Yuantong Foreign Trade. Inspection passed. Quality is up to standard. Ready for delivery. These are the companies that joined our supply chain these past few days. Packaging, warehousing, transport, and small steel processing plants. Guanggang Co. Ltd. President Qin is right. The bonded zone needs stability. So I don't rely on one person. I rely on a supply chain that is already running.
Our packaging plant is willing to join.
The steel warehouse is willing to join.
My fleet is willing to join.
We're all in. President Qin said, I'm a monopolist, but I set the rules from day one. Public pricing, contract-based settlements. Whoever has the capability comes in. I don't undercut, delay payments, or exploit anyone. I only do one thing. Connect these small plants, trucks, and warehouses stuck at the bottom to foreign trade orders.
Well said. But don't forget, Wanshan Investment has already put in capital. You want to kick me out. It won't be that easy.
Mr. Qin, Wanshan Investment ran one project 3 times. Blocked temporary access. Refused to confirm received funds. Caused delays in foreign order production. For the contract between both parties. Initial investment and project rights. Legally belong to Mr. Zhou.
This isn't just one-sided talk.
I need to verify the funding source.
Confirmed jointly by the Investment Promotion Office, Transport Bureau, Production Safety Supervision, and the banks. The facts of Wanshan Investment's 3 malicious obstructions are established. The initial startup funds, project rights, and supporting priorities transfer to Yuanzhou Industrial Park for the contract. Also, Wanshan Investment and its affiliates exit the bonded zone supporting projects.
Director, Liu, do you know what you're saying?
I do, and I hope President Qin knows it too. This is an investment promotion project, not a private turf.
Fine. Zhou Yanchuan, you win.
This round isn't my win. It is you losing to the rules you signed.
Mr. Xu Guoliang, please cooperate with the investigation.
Investigate what?
Stole the mold to frame us for contamination. Bribed quality control to swap the acceptance samples. The relevant materials have been handed to President Qin.
After the final review, the old machinery factory on the outskirts is officially designated as an export processing bonded zone. First batch of core processing bases, Wenzhou Bonded Industrial Park, has entered the preparation phase.
We made it! We actually made it work!
Congrats, Boss Joe.
This is just the beginning.
Master Ma, what is wrong?
I thought this factory was dead long ago.
The machines aren't dead, and the people haven't scattered. So there is still hope.
Mr. Zhou! Chuan, someone's looking for you. Now, you realize you were wrong.
Yan Chuan, I was foolish before. You and Janning dated for so many years. Everyone makes mistakes.
I'm not here to get back together. Xu Guoliang is finished. My mom has no one to rely on now. I know I have no face to come back to you. But can you give me a job? Laundry, cleaning the warehouse, loading goods, I can do it all.
Janning, how can you say that?
Mom, don't you get it yet? They don't want us anymore. Why are you still hanging on?
Here, take it back.
Yan Chuan.
You smashed the ring, and the bond is smashed too.
Yan Chuan, you're successful now. You can't be this heartless.
Auntie Wang, when I wasn't successful, you looked down on me for being poor. The moment I started to pick up, you bring up old ties. You can't have it all.
What about the job then?
Want into the park? Go register. Wait in line by the rules. What can I do? What pay do I get? I won't make things hard for you because of the past, nor will I favor you because of it.
Mr. Zhou, the contracts for the first batch of Rudu companies are ready. Tomorrow we open a joint account with the bank and the investment office. The briefing.
Good. Tuan bought a broken factory for 50K. Now countless people are lining up to throw money at it. If they knew back then, would they be scared to death?
They thought I bought a broken factory. Actually, I bought the gateway to the city's foreign trade.
So what is next?
Next step.